Hello, and welcome to another English lesson with me, Beth. And today we will look at how to get your writing from level A2 to B1 or even B2. So here is a short text describing a photograph, and this text is at A2 level. So let's read it through. This is a photo of an old building. It looks like a church or a castle. The building is made of stone. There is a big tree in the middle and green grass on the ground. There is also a wooden gate and a chair on the right. The sky is grey. So that is A2 level writing. So what makes this piece of writing A2 level? It has basic high-frequency words used throughout, like photo, tree and sky. There are simple, literal and common adjectives like big and grey, and there is no figurative or abstract language. The sentences are short and simple. The sky is grey. There is one example of coordination. There is a big tree in the middle and green grass on the ground. And all the sentences are statements. It uses the present simple tense, like looks and is. There is one passive form. The building is made of stone. There is use of there is and there are simple prepositional phrases like on the right. There is no inference or reasoning, and there is only one guess or assumption here. It looks like a church or a castle. So that's A2 level. And here we describe the same photo but at B1 level. So let's read that through. This photo shows an old stone building, possibly a church or an abbey. It has large towers and arched windows. There is a tall tree in front of it with no leaves and green grass all around. A wooden gate leads to a path, and on the right there is a chair and a house with a mossy roof. The weather looks cloudy and cold. So how is this B1 level better than the A2 level? The vocabulary is more specific and descriptive. For example, we have towers, arched windows and mossy roof. There is some topic-specific vocabulary, so here we've said abbey, which is quite an uncommon word. There is development of hedging or modality, so we've said it is possibly a church or an abbey. There is a mix of simple and compound sentences, so we've got the sentence, there is a tall tree in front of it with no leaves and green grass all around. There's use of clauses with descriptive detail, so we've said the tall tree is with no leaves. And there's more sentence variety. We've used present simple tense and an introductory phrase here, this photo shows. We have simple prepositional phrases like on the right, and coordination is used correctly, so we have the coordinators and with. The sentences are mostly statements. There is one guess and some low-level interpretation, so here the weather looks cloudy and cold. Now let's describe the same photo at B2 level and see how that is different. The image captures a historic stone structure, likely the remains of a medieval abbey or church, featuring two large towers and a series of arched doorways and windows. In the foreground, a leafless tree dominates the scene, adding a dramatic wintry feel. A wooden gate and path lead towards the ruins, while a house with a moss-covered roof stands to the right, blending into the peaceful countryside setting. The overcast sky and bare branches suggest late autumn or early winter. So what makes this B2 level? We have precise, topic-rich vocabulary. So we've got historic, medieval abbey and arched doorways. Use of figurative and descriptive language. so the tree dominates the scene and adds a dramatic wintry feel. And we have use of more advanced nouns and modifiers, so moss-covered roof and an overcast sky. We have use of complex and compound complex sentences, like this first one. The image captures a historic stone structure, likely the remains of a medieval abbey or church, featuring 2 large towers and a series of arched doorways and windows. We have use of fronting, here in the foreground, and a more varied sentence structure. There is use of present simple for description, and participial phrases like featuring, adding and blending. We have modal hedging, we say it's likely the remains of, and complex noun phrases, a historic stone structure. The sentences are still statements, but with layered information, and there is added interpretation and mood. We've said that the overcast sky and bare branches suggest late autumn or early winter. So those things mean that this writing is B2 level. And here is all that comparison in table form, so you can pause the video and have a read through. So here we have all the features of the text, what you need to include for A2 level in pink, B1 level in green, and B2 level in orange. So you can either pause the video and have a look, maybe take a photo, and see if you can include these things in your own writing. I hope you found that video interesting and useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!